Greetings and welcome to another weekly vault video. Let's get right into it, shall we? I had a fairly normal week, I guess. Maybe a little less keys than I meant to do, honestly, though. And also, my guild, we're just extending our lockout until we kill Mythic for X, so probably no raid vaults for a while. Although honestly, I don't even really need anything. So I'm just taking the sockets right away because it just I only have like 2 or 3 drops total, Mythic plus and raid. That might be you know, a new upgraded, something actually good. And socket that. I feel like that's the more permanent thing because I know I have a belt that should upgrade. Moving right along. Like both my characters need I'm talking about my warrior and my pally, they both need a gleaming eye Razan, essentially, on myth. And I mean my paladin needs a little bit more because it's like these items up here are all like set in stone perfect, but everything else over here is like, yeah, I could use eye level upgrades on some stuff. And it's like gleaming eye Razan for the choice when I potentially need to swap the trinket out. And I probably have to sim this stuff today. Because that ring, it's like the ring is looking mighty nice, and it'll be tier pants to myth tier pants, whatever. This is always the most fun part of the week, when you have to sim your character and determine your piece of gear. Because it's like, kind of got 2 equal choices. In my mind. Like the ring is definitely okay, although I might be losing a little. I mean, I got a haste to lose, but at the same time, do I really actually need that much more verse? Because this ring is very verse heavy, so I could probably even stand to drop the verse and get more haste somewhere, somehow, some way. And it looks like the sim is going for the pants, so I will follow suit. Moving on once again after doing the flight to go get the item fixed up and upgraded and catalyzed and all that good stuff. Also, all of my alts, sadly, I didn't do as many keys as I wanted to do. I did do like multiple keys on like a lot of these guys, but I ended up only doing like, for literally quite a few of my characters, I only did 3 out of 4 runs for a second slot, so don't really need a cloak. So the most sad thing is I'm going to pick sockets, but it's not even going to be a full socket. Yeah, I was like, do I still maybe pick it just in case? Like, nah, I'm not going to swap out the embellished cloak for any reason. So next week I definitely have to get at least 4 things to make up for that. Silly thing. Again, I'm really hoping on my Death Knight, the thing I'd love to see, if an Eye of Razan popped up in the vault, would be perfect, because I was wearing Whetstone all of like season 2, and I did swap to like another trinket. I think I was wearing this for a while instead of my Whetstone. But the reason I swapped back is because it's just like it's kind of funny, right? To be wearing like a season 1 trinket in season 3, but it's really good still. So it does a lot of damage when it lines up with everything else. And yeah, the same ass cloak. I mean, at least it's a big eye level upgrade for this character, but it's like it's the stats I don't think any of my specs want. Still take it for eye level, right? But bit of a shame that. But I really got to clean my druid's bags. Every time I look at them, it's just horrendous. Like I have messy bags on a lot of my characters, but it's like it's usually never that bad. It's something to do later for sure. Actually, a lot of my characters are all on like the same boat. They all essentially just want like high eye level trinkets. And this is like the third or fourth helmet I've been offered on this character. So this time I'll obviously take it because it's the only choice I have. I need to go like do an LFR run or whatever. Just get the stupid enchant, so it'll be a little bit stronger at the very least. Cause I sure got some terrible trinkets. Hell, I might even be tempted to craft this thing up if I don't get something soon here. Because I got like a branch, which is like a good trinket in general for people, but for Vengeance Demon Hunter sucks. And it's also only a veteran one, so it's not even all that great for Havoc either. And Midas is okay. It's not like amazing, but it's definitely like pretty solid, and it drops a lot. It feels like so. One day I'll get these characters some real trinkets. And this tier chest. I will take that. So I got this music box yesterday. I was hoping for a branch from Waycrest Manor, and of course I get the music box instead. It still might be better over one of these other two things, but it's a little hard to judge for Og. So, I don't know, I'll probably have to figure it out, or maybe just like sim his devastation and go with whatever it says is the best of my current trinkets. It's gotta be really good, right? Because it's an extra like 200 intellect over these other ones. Should have showed this off at some point, or showed off the majesty that is Drakthir Evoker Soar, but as a anything else. It's very special. I need to actually zoom in so you can actually see my gnome character. But yeah, you're just like, it actually feels like you're like fly hacking or something now if you do it this way, because I'm just like a weird little gnome just flying around. Nothing to see here, just your average everyday gnome. It's very cool that they added in like the Drakthir Soar thing as like a baseline mount, like kind of like that Worgen running wild thing they have. But yeah, it's kind of cool that it's actually like a full-on mount now. Oh boy, 2 helmets. Oh, there's only one helmet actually. Because I forgot I did a wing at LFR. It was just something to do last night when I was kind of killing some time. Trying to get myself that Hearthstone toy. I've been very unlucky trying to get it so far. That's effectively it for Vault content this week. So if you're here for just that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll just get into my little like I don't know weekly recap thing I do. Which honestly there isn't much to talk about. Just want to talk about YouTube first because I've effectively had like the laziest week I could have had. In terms of like doing stuff, like I just didn't bother to do. Like I could have just taken a day, gotten stuff like scheduled and ready to upload for like over the course of the week, and then like taken a week off, and it would have been like effectively no change whatsoever, right? But I ended up just like kind of having a lax week, doing whatever kind of felt like, not worrying about like getting clips up or anything. And I want to like effectively with this video going back up, I want to like most likely starting tomorrow get back to the usual 1 to 2 or more shorts a day, maybe just 1 if like I literally just don't have enough to like reliably go up. So it has been a little sad having like a week of effectively my YouTube channel just kind of in like stagnation. Like it's like on my little analytics page, it's usually like kind of like I got go through like these little mountains of views and activity, but the whole last week has just been like dead flatlining. So makes sense when you don't upload anything that your channel's not going to really get any spiky views or anything. Although my some of my Recent vault videos were getting views the last week, so that's cool. But yeah. So hopefully I'll get that fixed very soon. You just jumped right up in there. So my Warriors Guild, where we properly started Tindril Prog. It's okay, the fight. We only did like 3 or 4 pulls of it before it got like massively changed with the 10.2.5 patch. So, I never really got to see deep into, I don't think we ever made it even past like the first, past the second feather fly thing that you have to do on Mythic, which, reason why I changed my Warriors Mog is because I'm one of the flyers, of course, on Tindril. Like, it's the only responsibility I seem to have so far on any of our pulls. Just to make sure I get my fly off and rally, right? In Evade, we had quite a few pulls on Council where we're getting there. What I should have done, we had a really good pull this last week where we effectively got the bosses to like 5% or so, but then we actually hit the enrage of the bosses, and I should have just called earlier to like wipe and reset because we had like a quarter of our DPS dead, and it was like, well, let's just keep going to kind of practice, right? And then it ended up being like an exceptionally long pull where we made it all the way. So, bit of a shame that to kind of like lose, just like not kill the boss that way, just because we had a few people down, and I was like, well, we could still kind of keep practicing the duck stuff and everything for a minute. I would say just like every week, where it's like it hasn't happened yet, so I gotta say it's like, well, this next week I'm starting to feel pretty optimistic about maybe getting a legendary this week on at least one of my characters, because both my warrior and my paladin have a whole hell of a lot of Farak kills and still no axe to speak of. So it's gotta happen sooner than later, right? Like, you'd think over doing at least 2 characters that are pretty much equal, right? In terms of like boss kills, like you'd think I would have seen at least 1 axe for myself already. But I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. Even if you're all over the kills, you're keeping up with the bad luck protection, you're still just getting unlucky. I think I'm gonna call it there for one weekly vault video / recap. Treggyz recap. I don't know what this little section is called, but something like that. I will catch everyone around. Have a very nice week. Good luck with your. Hopefully you had great picks in your vaults, and hopefully next week is fruitful as well. So I'll let you go. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember to subscribe. All that great stuff. See ya.